Those men raped that woman in India to death with an iron rod 4 feet long. You can't ban the iron rods. The guns the iron rods pierced didn't do it. The tyrants did it. Hitler took the guns. Stalin took the guns. Mao took the guns. Fidel Castro took the guns. 1776 will commence again if you try to take our firearms. We will not relinquish them. Do you understand? The Republic will rise again. Don't try what your ancestors did before. Why don't you come to America? I'll take you out shooting. You can become an American and join the Republic. And I want to say this right here. You think you're a tough guy? Have me back with a boxing ring in here, and I'll wear red, white, and blue, and you can wear your Jolly Roger.
Okay.
You know what?
Let's try again. Do you know which weapon was used in the Oregon shopping mall?
I want to get people off pills. Suicide pills, mass murder pills.
But I want you to try and answer the questions. It's a proper debate, okay? I'm not trying to trip you up.
No, it's not a debate. You're running the show. You bring in your victims.
In the spirit of a proper debate, you've had a lot to say so far on the show. Try again.
1776 will commence again if you try to take our firearms. We will not relinquish them. Do you understand? The Republic will rise again. Don't try what your ancestors did before. Why don't you come to America? I'll take you out shooting. You can become an American and join the Republic. Come to America. I'll take you out shooting. You can become an American and join the Republic.
Whatever.
Go back to where they took the guns if you don't like it.
Apple, Facebook, Spotify and YouTube all completely banned InfoWars within 12 hours of each other, clearly suggesting big tech collusion and proving their terms of service are all bullshit.
Alex Jones obviously is a well-known conspiracy theorist whose brand is bullying.
First they came for Alex Jones and I didn't speak out because I'm not Alex Jones. What is the point in what we're doing if the left is just going to go, you know what, we can't compete?
I am not particularly a fan of Alex Jones or InfoWars. I believe that Alex Jones is a gatekeeper sometimes and he avoids the real issues facing society. I believe that he is infotainment, he is entertainment to a lot of people here in America. This is why a lot of people follow him.
I'm sure everyone has already heard about this, but Alex Jones, and by extension InfoWars, has been removed from YouTube, Facebook, Apple, and Spotify.
Facebook, Spotify, and Apple have all banned InfoWars' Alex Jones. Now, whether or not you like Alex Jones and InfoWars is beside the point.
It's a sad day today in terms of the alternative media. It's a sad day in terms of free speech in America and on YouTube. It looks like YouTube, in their infinite wisdom, took down Alex Jones's channel.
Come to you with some not so good news. It would appear that Alex Jones's channel, InfoWars, has been banned from YouTube.
Today changes everything. Of course, I'm talking about the latest situation that just unfolded with Alex Jones and InfoWars, and for the sake of full transparency and honesty, you have to know that this is someone that I have previously worked with, have personally known for a very long time, all the way back since 2004, 2005, and because of professional differences with how he was running his operation, along with private events and personal differences that unfolded between me and him in 2010, 2011, we decided never to speak to each other ever again, and we haven't. And trust me when I say this, if there's anyone to really dislike the man, it's me. But I actually think it's more important to talk about issues at hand instead of personal drama between people.
If you've been paying attention to the news today, or social media, you may have heard that a YouTube pundit by the name of Alex Jones, who has a far-right conspiracy show that kind of acts like a cult to sell people supplements and stuff like that, has been banned from YouTube.
This is Jake Lloyd reporting for Infowars.com from Berkeley, California. We were here for a protest, an Antifa riot yesterday. Very crazy stuff. We were in Portland before that. And this is very, very important breaking news. InfoWars has been deleted. You can find this headline up on Infowars.com. It's all over the mainstream news because they've been pressuring Facebook so hard.
The next thing that's going to come is people like me. My channel is going to be under attack. Red Ice is going to be under attack. Stefan Molyneux is going to be under attack.
Alright everyone, I've never really been a fan of Alex Jones. I like Paul Joseph Watson stuff's pretty good, but I've never really, been much into InfoWars. Now though, I'm reconsidering that, the logic of that, because I'm looking and seeing Alex Jones just getting basically everything he's ever done banned off Facebook. again with no apparent provocation. This follows in the wake of them getting partially kicked off YouTube and getting like a temporary suspension and stuff.
There are a lot of opinions floating around on the internet about Alex Jones being banned from YouTube, Facebook, Apple, Spotify, and now, apparently, the mail messaging platform MailChimp has confirmed in a statement that Jones' accounts have been closed for hateful conduct. In a statement, MailChimp said it had terminated InfoWars and Jones' accounts for terms of service violations, adding that while it doesn't usually comment on individual account closures, it was making an exception in this case, of course. Quote, "We don't allow people to use our platform to disseminate hateful conduct. We take our responsibility to our customers and employees seriously. The decision to terminate this account was thoughtfully considered and is in line with our company's values." And that is pretty much the same virtue signaling rigmarole we've been hearing from the other tech companies. If MailChimp is anything like YouTube, they speak in utter hypocrisy as they purposely select who they're going to censor and who they're going to allow to continue actually blatantly violating the terms of service. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, I give a crystal clear example in my last video. And as I alluded to in that video, these tech companies who have formed sort of a trust, who are in fact acting as quasi-gatekeepers of the internet, seemingly attempting to monopolize the free flow of information, haven't just banned Alex Jones from a massive part of the internet, they have barred you from seeing what you want to see on the internet. These companies deny that they took Jones down because of his so-called crazy conspiracy theories. Rather, they removed him because of hate speech and content that, quote, incites violence and harassment. And I'm not buying this. Why am I not buying this? First, outside of expressing his opinions and his maniacal rantings, I haven't seen Jones threaten or bully anybody. Have you? Yeah, he told Piers Morgan that 1776 would commence again if he tried to take America's guns. But isn't that just true? Many articles cite the event that supposedly took place in Newtown, Connecticut. If you believe somebody from Newtown is, look at your screen for the word because YouTube algorithms will flag me for saying it. Well, what if they are this? What if mainstream media got that certain event that supposedly took place in December of 2012 wrong, as they routinely get many things wrong? Are the tech companies saying with this ban that if you don't fall in line with a certain way of thinking, if you reject and attempt to expose official stories, then you'll be cited with hate speech and harassment? Let's look at one of YouTube's untouchable pet channels. Let's see what they're saying about this current Alex Jones censorship tactic.
Multiple online platforms have now taken down content associated with Alex Jones and InfoWars. In fact, this is the first time that these platforms have taken pretty drastic actions against Alex Jones. Now, to give you an example, YouTube removed many top channels, not just videos, channels associated with InfoWars, including the Alex Jones channel, which had 2.4 million subscribers and videos that were viewed over 1.5 billion times. So YouTube spoke to the press about their reasons behind this. I actually agree with their reasons. They say when users violate policies repeatedly, like our policies against hate speech and harassment, or our terms prohibiting circumvention of our enforcement measures, we terminate their accounts.
Now think about what Anna Kasparian from the Young Turks is saying here. First, she says that she agrees with YouTube's reasons for taking InfoWars and Alex Jones down. So what Anna's saying here is that she believes that YouTube should terminate the accounts of any channel that engages in actions that violate their policies, like harassment and hate speech. Kind of like this hypocritical harassment and hate speech, Anna?
And a lot of the people that are picking on him for his weight gain aren't really lookers themselves.
Yeah.
Get off the stage, you fat fuck! Oh, and it's the classic bullying move where you want to feel better about yourself, so you look to someone and pick on their imperfections to feel good about yourself. It's stupid. Get off the stage, you fat fuck! You fat fuck! She strikes me as someone who's actually trying to make a very serious and very terrible statement about overweight people. Get off the stage, you fat fuck! Look, I think that if someone that cares about you tells you like, hey, let's get healthy together, it's not fat shaming. You know, fat shaming is pointing a finger at you and being like, you're fat. Get off the stage, you fat fuck! I think that this study is really fascinating because, I mean, I can relate to it big time because when I was about 4 years old, my dance instructor told me that I was overweight. And as a yes, and that stayed with me for the rest of my life. Now, I don't fit the results of the study. I'm not in an unhealthy body weight. At least I don't think I am. But you know, it does scar you, and you have issues with food and eating for the rest of your life. Get off the stage, you fat fuck!
Ironically, the person Anna was harassing and spewing hate speech at was Alex Jones, who dropped in on the Young Turks booth at the Republican National Convention in 2016. And of course, Alex didn't let it die but tweeted out, "Hey Anna, I'm still emotional after you called me a fat F. I thought you supported body positivity." To which Kasparian fired back, "Hey Alex, you're garbage," if that clarifies anything for you. So let's recap the Young Turks' position on this YouTube censorship.
Multiple online platforms have now taken down content associated with Alex Jones and InfoWars. In fact, this is the first time that these platforms have taken pretty drastic actions against Alex Jones. Now, to give you an example, YouTube removed many top channels, not just videos, channels associated with InfoWars, including the Alex Jones channel, which had 2.4 million subscribers and videos that were viewed over 1.5 billion times. So YouTube spoke to the press about their reasons behind this. I actually agree with their reasons.
So they agree with this. But listen to just one example of Cenk Uygur from the Young Turks as he blatantly violates YouTube's terms of service for hate speech, profanity, and harassment. And let me warn you, if you don't want to listen to a long string of profanity, either mute or skip over this part, because I'm not going to censor it.
Oh, that's not right. He shouldn't be doing that. I'm not in that camp. So, Kid Rock, you want to play? We can play, right? Kids that play. Fuck you too, Kid Rock, and you can suck my dick, okay?
Oh, wow.
How do you like them apples? And you are a piece of shit who doesn't understand this country at all, and you want to get into politics? Welcome to the fucking jungle, dickhead. We'll make sure that you fucking get annihilated. How do you like them apples?
That's Cenk Uygur from the YouTube channel, The Young Turks. And keep in mind, it's not rare for Anna or Cenk to put out content like this. Matter of fact, it's pretty darn common. Is it hate speech? Is it a gratuitous use of profanity? Can that be seen as a call to harass Kid Rock? If hate speech applies to Jones, why doesn't it apply evenly to the Young Turks, for example? Why is Donald Glover's gratuitous use and depiction of graphic violence allowed to go viral even though terms of service was clearly violated? That's because we have selective outrage and selective censorship from the gatekeepers of Silicon Valley. And I am not saying Donald Glover or the Young Turks should be censored in any way. If you don't want to watch their content, don't turn it on. If you're watching it and you get offended, don't watch it again. You're an adult. You can make your own decisions. You don't need the overlords of Silicon Valley to make your decisions for you. Enough said. Channels are being taken down, and this may just be the start of an avalanche of censorship. Your favorite channel could be next. My channel could be next.